What's good, everyone? It's me, Yolow here, and today we're going to be checking out D-Low's brand new album called I Am the Instrument. I'm stupid excited to check this out. I mean, wow, when do we ever get, what is it, a whole beatbox album from anyone? I mean, I don't think it's beatbox. Again, I don't know what this project entails, but overall, I'm really excited to see, what approach he took. So, I mean, I feel like the first track I'm going to listen to is going to give me, all the right ideas, but again, who knows? We might get a little bit of beatboxing here, some, like, I don't know. Again, I don't think this is going to be like a beatbox. It probably will be beatbox elements, but overall, I don't think it's going to be like a beatbox album. So I'm really excited. I don't know what this entails, but I'm super hyped for it. We're just gonna be checking out all these tracks, and we're gonna be here for a minute, so you already know. Get comfortable and get water, get some food, since we're just gonna listen to all the music. And I think in the end, I'm gonna rank like my favorite 3. So yeah, we're gonna first start with "Don't Change When You're Famous." So let's just get it going. We have an official music video for this one. He released this as a single first, so I mean, let's just get it going. I'm excited. Okay. The mixing is already on point. I love it.
Dan, when you get famous, don't you? How can I change when the shit that I made will take at least a decade to hit the radio waves? They call it cooking, and when they hear my shit, they'll be booking, and I'll be looking like Gordon Ramsay on holiday. How can I change when I built my own lane? Still driving the same way, only difference I made is that I took off the chains that had me locked in a cage, filling all of my music up with anger and rage. Fucking up the radio with telekinesis whenever I arrange a song and release it, and now you're
Sorry, real quick, I want to point out, I love that tongue bass. It's like a, what is it? Usually it's very harsh, but for him to, mix it in like a more melodic feel, I do really enjoy that. It has a really sick texture. So, I mean, that's hard, but D-Low got that shit, so let's just keep it going.
On the radio, but social media
looks so good though.
Your stereotypical just gonna take this spot right here, jump in it, cut this is my zone, and no one's within it. I finally did it, and now I bring it. I sit with my spirit for a minute to clear it. Why do you always look pissed off? Funny that you're here every time I'm looking pissed. Did you ever stop and think that maybe you are causing this? Maybe it's my resting bitch face. No mistake, this place is a disgrace. Home to a nutcase, screaming in a pillowcase. Got her in around in the drawer for a pack of blades. Got a load of accolades, no one to congratulate. Get on the plane and flying all the way down to Adelaide. Maybe you're listening to me cause I'm original. You could try and burn a CD but it's all digital. I got so many styles, keeping it naturally wild. I got my formula dialed, the melodies are irresistible. Stop right now, I whip you with a towel. Tell you a tale and you take the intel. But if you get famous, you'll change, I can tell.
Yeah, I like that. The dun 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 dun, kind of making it short on the lyrics. That's sick.
Your fault myself into a shell. Wow, I couldn't change even if I wanted that. I built my own principles before raps. I was making philosophies before tracks. Had my own back set before the setbacks.
Hey,
worry about yourself. I'm the one no one ever worried about. I was forced on my own, but I'm my own force now. Dan, when you get famous, don't I'm burning up in saunas when dipping into the waters, dancing around all the piranhas, spending summer in Bahamas, 7 a.m. no pajamas, watching sunrise with the farmers, far away from all the dramas, just panoramas and llamas. I'm wearing no clothes when the day grows, morning wind blows, feeling frostbite in my big toes. That's a big no, walking slow-mo through the cornrow, gonna lie low till the storm goes. Thank the ozone when I get home for my skin tone, got a nice glow on my shin bone. In the studio, writing up a video, oh no, D-Low's gonna change when he gets known.
Yeah. Oh, tongue flu. Yeah. yeah, sick first track. That was good. I really did enjoy it. Now I think I have an idea of what this might be. Maybe it'll be like some sort of like this where we have lyrics and then we have what is it? Beatboxing as like the whole, you know, just like doing the like the basses and the melodies and the drums and all that. So I mean that's my idea, but again, who knows? I mean, this is a big project, so I'm excited to see. Next, we have Talking to the Walls. Don't Change When You're Famous. That was pretty good. Now we have the Talking to the Walls. That's interesting title, but let's get it going. Bam.
Talking to the walls all on my feel makes me feel. Talking to the walls all on my own, it makes me feel. There must be mist or haze in the skies. You gotta be smoking some shit to think that I can't look through those lights. Trying to read your mannerisms just like pages.
Yeah, nice,
But
nice.
those pages don't tell me the same story as your eyes. Am I wrong or am I love blind? Cause I never thought this story would end like this. Talking to the walls all on my own, it makes me feel so lonely. Looking at my shadow on the pavement just to see if it knows me. Talking to the walls all on my own, it makes me feel so lonely. Looking at my shadow on the pavement just to see if it knows me. When we're speaking on the phone, maybe. So stressed when I'm spending time alone, maybe. Trying to read your mannerisms just like pages. But those pages don't tell me the same story as your eyes. Am I wrong or am I talking to the walls all on my own? It makes me feel so lonely. Looking at my shadow on the pavement just to see if it knows me. Talking to the walls all on my own, it makes me feel so lonely. Looking at my shadow on the pavement just to see if it knows me. Talking to the walls all on my feel makes me feel. Talking to the walls all on my own, it makes me feel. Am I wrong or am I?
Yeah. Oh, before we go into that, yeah, good. Talking to the Walls. That was a cool track. I love the little groove. It's like the dun 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 dun. You know, kind of like a head bop feel to that. So that was really good. I did really like that. Now, what is it? I know we're gonna be checking out this album cover. I'll talk about it more later. Maybe it might connect after listening to the whole album. But what is it? There's a lot going on in this album cover. You know, you have what I assume is Turkey in the background, someone gassing up their car, some planet in the background. I guess you can say some people screaming, some dude shooting gasoline and swearing, I'm assuming. It's really confusing, but again, maybe it'll connect later. So, I mean, Talking to the Walls, maybe there's a wall in the back over there near the gas pump, and then Istanbul is this track. So, we have, I'm assuming it's Istanbul in the back. But, I mean, again, don't know what it means, but let's just check out the next track. I did like Talking to the Walls. It was a nice feel to it. So let's check it.
This bassline come from my throat, I'm revving these vocal cords like a diesel G-class guzzler. Growling like a Rottweiler, tame that beast with a matte black muzzler. I ain't got time for bullshit rounds, I'm an A-class vocal hustler. Yucky piggy. Grown men flying to Turkey for a hairline, let's see if the quiff can pull in Istanbul. Play ball with a Rottweiler with a matte black muzzler. I ain't got time for bullshit rhymes, I'm an A-class vocal hustler. Yucky piggy.
Yucky piggy.
For a hairline, let's see if the quiff can pull in Istanbul. Istanbul 05 where I got my love for Stevie. Class guzzler, that motor suits you like a sleeve says England. Been busy on the jet round the world, but when I get back, unite this kingdom. Cross channels on the judge panel, if I took part, you know I would win them. I'm an A-class vocal hustler, only S-class when I add that beatbox. Stand in the booth, 2 beats with a Reeboks. I'm an A-class vocal hustler, only S-class when I slang a hook and make you shook like a roller coaster.
Over Istanbul, getting tired on the plane.
Okay.
When I land, I'm jumping in the pool, living like a holiday.
More time I find these lines in jungle. Bassline heavy make tree roots rumble. Wobble and stumble, I tremble just like a tower. I
Nice.
fall. Keep it low key like a piano. I'm chefing this flow like D Campo. Cooking these tunes like rustlers. Only got time for the A-class vocal. I'm an A-class vocal hustler. Only S-class when I add that beatbox. Stand in the booth, 2 beats with the Reeboks. I'm an A-class vocal hustler. Only S-class when I slang a hook and make you shook like a. This bassline rolls off the tongue. I'm using this rum to oil my throat. Lean back straight guzzler. Tame that beast with a matte black muzzler. I ain't got time for bullshit rhymes, I'm an A-class vocal hustler. Yucky piggy. Turkey for a hairline, let's see if the quiff can pull in Istanbul. Play ball with the Rottweiler with a matte black muzzler.
These ad-libs.
Turkey for a hairline, let's see if the quiff can pull in Istanbul.
Alright, here's an idea. Let's see where that goes.
Yeah. That was it. I like that. What is it? Some things I did really like about it. It was giving me Central C vibes. If you know Central C, he's a UK rapper. But like the way Yolow was speaking was kind of, it reminded me of like Central C. So I mean, I think I can't really explain it. It's just the way it's delivered and spoken. I think you would have to listen to Central C to understand. But it did remind me of like a Central C kind of rap style. But that was cool. What is it? Again, sick beat. Beat was insane. Transitions were really, really cool. Love the ad-libs, like the icky piggy or whatever that was. But yeah, ad-libs were sick as well. I mean, overall, yeah, I think this is like one of my top right now. Okay, I did like Istanbul. That was good. And then what is it? I know how we see like musicians do like, what is it? They don't really like close out the music, or what is it? Maybe fade out. Some of them just have like, for example, this little snippet Yolow did of just like him beatboxing an idea. But yeah, that was cool. That was really sick. Istanbul was a good ass track. So let's check out the next one called Cocaine.
I want
Okay, interesting. Cocaine.
to make a whole song like.
Hey.
But then I'm out of breath.
Hop, hop, hey, yeah.
Ah.
Hop, hop, hey, yeah. Like cocaine. We walk hand in hand till the sun goes under. Like cocaine. We live as we plan till we feel the thunder. My stress explodes like propane. Addicted to overthinking everything like cocaine. Like cocaine. My stress explodes like propane. Addicted to overthinking everything like cocaine. Like cocaine. My stress explodes like propane. Addicted to overthinking everything like cocaine. My stress explodes like propane. Addicted to overthinking everything like cocaine. Like cocaine.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Hey.
My stress explodes like propane, just like propane. Addicted to overthinking everything like cocaine. Cocaine. My stress explodes like propane, just like propane. Addicted to overthinking everything like cocaine. Cocaine. My stress explodes like propane. Addicted to overthinking everything like cocaine. My stress explodes like propane. Addicted to overthinking everything like cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Love the clicks in the back.
My stress explodes like propane. Addicted to overthinking everything like cocaine. My stress explodes like propane. Addicted to overthinking everything like cocaine.
I want to make a whole song like.
That's nice. That's nice.
My stress explodes like propane. Addicted to overthinking everything like cocaine.
See, what is it? Before we go into it. Oh my goodness. Please, wait. Before we go into the next track. Okay, one thing I want to talk about with the cocaine track is how incredible it is. I mean, who would have thought? Because I'm just gonna kind of assume what I thought. He went into making this track. So I mean, what is it? I feel like beatboxers in general, I know I do. I have on my phone like voice notes of beats I think of on my phone. So I'll just record it, and then maybe if I like, what is it? I'm making like a round or something, you know, I'll like find some ideas based on what my notes are. But I mean, that's like so cool, you know. He and it like kind of introduces himself as like he had this little beat in the beginning, and then he just made a whole track, produced lyrics with probably what, 3, 4, 5 seconds of a beat. That's sick. That is so sick. I mean, wow. It doesn't have to be some complex thing. Literally, he had like what, 5 seconds of some probably voice note of him doing a beat on his phone, and he made a whole track after that. So that's really sick. And yeah, I mean, yeah, that was sick. I'm seeing myself, what is it, with cocaine. I get the vibes of like I'm walking on like school, and I can, it's like walking music, right? And that's sick. You know, I'm just walking, you know, to the beat. It's yeah, it reminds me of like music I listen to while I'm walking, you know, walking to class or like walking in general, you know, if I'm doing a walk. So yeah, that was a good beat. I did like Cocaine. Cocaine was a nice track. Now, speaking of walking, we have a track called People Walking By. So again, like I said, I'm gonna be connecting like the elements of the album cover to, what is it, like the album cover and like to the title of the song. So what is it? I think cocaine, he had some rhymes with propane. So I mean, maybe with like the gas tank in the back. I don't know. But people walking by, as you can see in the back, and you'll see it in a second, near the Istanbul, we see people walking by. So let's just check it out. Whoa. Okay.
It's crazy that there's so many people just walking by. I've never seen as many pennies as the tears I can cry. It's foolish that you think that you can look in my eyes and tell me that my theories are a series of lies. If only you could understand the pain at the time. All the things I tried were undermined and denied. It's like you never noticed that we're suffering twice. But there's so many people just walking by.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, helping that bass. Oh.
I don't want to hear that fucking monkey smacking on his cymbals, pulling by the scruff and lock him in a room that's plain and simple. If
Yo, okay.
doesn't mean you need to sympathize. No more symbols, no more noise, cause now that monkey's tranquilized. I'm a beast when I raise the flag. I'm a monster when I stop the beatbox and start to rap. Turn the skill to speakbox, enhance the track, taking extra wood blocks and bust the cracks like a lumberjack. I'll be
What you know about speed box, bro? Wait, go back. That was a run it back. That was a cool bar. I like that. Wait.
I'm a monster when I stop the beatbox and start to rap. Turn the skill to speakbox, enhance the track, taking extra wood blocks and bust the cracks like a lumberjack. I'll be causing headaches and heart attacks, gonna make your neck pop until it snaps with a lethal cross chopping to the back. So many people just walking by. I've never seen as many pennies as the tears I can cry. It's foolish that you think that you can look in my eyes and tell me that my theories are a series of lies. If only you could understand the pain at the time. All the things I tried were undermined and denied. It's like you never noticed that we're suffering twice. But there's so many people just walking by.
Yeah. Scratch that shit, boy. Oh.
Many people just walking by. Many people just walking by. Pennies as it is, I can cry. Pennies as it is, I can cry. Think that you can look in my eye. Think that you can look in my eye. It's crazy, that's all. That snare is fucking hard after a banana.
Yeah. What is it? Whoa. People walking by. That was a good track. I did like that. That was some cool moments with the raps. I did really like that. I love he would do this bass and then he would introduce inward bass into that, and then we had some little scratching with the meow squeaks, and yeah, and he had this that was cool. I did like that. That was a solid track. That was good. Now we have Summer Without a Sun. Okay. That's a good ass title. Let's see it. Alright. It's a cat.
Summer without a sun. It feels so wrong when you're gone. Like when you try to be all festive but it hasn't begun. Or when you live at home with no one. It's kind of like a story with a pay trip go away. Or when it's raining or holiday. Not really any other way I can say. Stay with me today. It's kind of like a summer without a sun.
Okay.
So wrong when you're gone. Like when you try to be all festive but it hasn't begun. Or when you live at home with no one. It's kind of like a story with a pay trip go away. Or when it's raining or holiday. Not really any other way I can say. Stay with me today. It's kind of like the summer and the same if you're not with me from the dawn to the dusk. I don't want summer if there is no sun. That's not very fun, that's not very fun. And I don't want to read a book if the page is ripped and gone and ripped and gone. And there's no way I want to spend another summer's day in the UK when the sky's grey. So if you need me, call me from New Zealand, cause I'm there for the holiday.
Yeah, let him know, brother. Nice.
Mount good to find a day. I'll be waving at the rain, 'cause the sun is here to stay. Summer without a sun, it feels so wrong when you're gone. Like when you try to be all festive but it hasn't begun. Or when you live at home with no one, it's kind of like a story with a page ripped away. Or when it's raining or holiday, not really any other way I can say. Stay with me today. Summer without a sun, it feels so wrong when you're gone. Like when you try to be all festive but it hasn't begun. Or when you live at home with no one, it's kind of like a story with a page ripped away. Or when it's raining or holiday, not really any other way I can say. Stay with me today.
Yeah. That was before we go to Balaclava. Summer Without the Sun. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was probably another one of my favorites so far. That was good. I mean, overall, beat was nice, beat was chill. I love the lyrics. Probably the lyrics were like, I mean, out of like the tracks I've seen so far, lyrics wise, Summer Without a Sun was really nice. I mean, just like the inner meaning, you know. I think Summer Without the Sun was kind of just like, what is it? More of like a person, because I mean, summer without, I don't know, what is it? We had like some thoughts when he was talking about someone was not being there with him. So I mean, that can be like a good definition of someone without the sun. He talks about going to New Zealand because the UK has no sunlight. Again, multiple meanings I think within that, but overall, I did like that. That was probably one of my other favorite tracks. So I mean, yeah, that was sick. Next we have Balaclava. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
For young men walk into the rain, never to be seen again. Who, what, where and when? Anybody seen them? For young men. For young men in balaclavas, studied kicks but no remontadas. They're not hassling you, but if you act up then you're gonna get trauma. For young men in balaclavas, under pressure in Under Armour. Brothers in arms, defense against contentious fathers. For young men in balaclavas, studied kicks but no remontadas. They're not hassling you.
Balaclava. Sorry, I don't know why I was saying baklava. Maybe it's a shit, I don't know. But I love, let me tell you, I do like the rhythm. Listen to that, that's very nice.
If you act up, then you're gonna get trauma. For young men in balaclavas, under pressure in Under Armour.
And 6 snare choice.
Defense against contentious fathers. When I wake up, I go back to sleep because my work is a dream. I don't come with a label, I'm not new, but the labels all want me. How does Dan have a big mouth span? Well, I eat what I can. I call that a python diet, and when I've gone quiet, that's R.I.P. Not a pipe dream, I made this beat with my mouthpiece. It's a shame I don't have two, like a twin, a snap or Siamese. Just sit back and put on my coat and headphones, head outside and maybe I'll see. 4 young men in balaclavas, studied kicks but no remontadas. They're not hassling you, but if you act up then you're gonna get trauma. 4 young men in balaclavas, under pressure in Under Armour. Brothers in arms, defense against contentious fathers. 4 young men in balaclavas, studied kicks but no remontadas. They're not hassling you, but if you act up then you're gonna get trauma. 4 young men in balaclavas, under pressure in Under Armour. Brothers in arms, defense against contentious fathers. That's 4 young men walk into the rain, never to be seen again. Who, what, where and when? Anybody seen them? 4 young men. Last seen at 4 a.m. in Balaclava. That's 4 young men walk into the rain, never to be seen again. Who, what, where and when? Anybody seen them? 4 young men. Last seen at 4 a.m. in Balaclava.
The clicks are nice. Yeah, yeah, that was good. What is it? Sick track overall. I love the rhythm. That was like the big standout to me for that track. Really sick. Lyrics was cool. Balaclava, I think that's what it was. I don't know why I said baklava. It looks like it's. I don't know how baklava is spelled, but anyways, yeah, I'm probably just being dumb. That's my bad. But yeah, I mean, overall, I like that track. It was sick overall. Some cool moments. I love the unique drum pattern. The snare twist was cool. He had this. I'm not sure if the mic's picking it up, but anyways, yeah, sick track overall. It was solid. Next, we have the story of space, and again, connecting it to the album cover, we have this little Saturn in the back. So, or not Saturn, just some sort of like planet. So let's check it.
Give me some space for me to lay. Look up at the sky. I need a place for me to stay. Me, myself, and I. Give me some space for me to lay. Look up at the sky. I need a place for me to stay. Me, myself, and I.
Now I start myself here in Mercury. I'm the lyrical hero like Hercules. Pour my soul from my sleeve like it's hurting me. You got me down praying till it hurts my knees. I like to move slow, cause I already won. Don't need to generate heat, I'm close to the sun. Gravitational pull makes the orbits align, but that's no problem for me because the record has spun. And now I switch lanes, gravity to Venus. If you're on Earth, then there is not much space between us. I might just build a colony, forget about astrology, because in ideology the aliens have seen us. But that could never be, cause it's 870 degrees. Only breeze is the breath that I exhale in my beats. It's just these keeping me alive, Lord have mercy. Sitting on this planet, yo, it makes me feel thirsty, 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 thirsty. And now I land on Earth, time to spit the verse. I will never verse, cause the Earth's water on the surface. So when you burst head first,
yeah.
so rebirth, now it's getting worse, cause I slurped, now I'm gonna burst. So I just disperse my bars across the universe. Remedy to kill the curse, formula to combat diseases and stop it getting worse. I'm never short on words, I can always make it work. If it's rendered useless, I dissect it and I'll find its worth. Give me some space for me to lay. Look up at the sky. I need a place for me to stay. Me, myself, and I. Give me some space for me to lay. Look up at the sky. I need a place for me to stay. Me, myself, and I.
Getting further from the sun is insidious. Red rocks everywhere and they're not igneous. I could live here, but that theory's ambiguous. Such low gravity, experience dizziness.
I'm from Mars, time to shoot the space bars like shooting stars or flying space cars. I'm a joker on the cards, I'm colliding with the stars. We don't need another outlook cause the galaxy is ours.
The solar system and the galaxy is ours.
This is the asteroid belt, so buckle up tight, I'm the executioner. I will avoid all the rubble cause I wanna go and jump around on Jupiter. There are just so many asteroids, I might need to summon a Blastoise. I will continue my journey right through the galaxy if it is
like
my
a
last choice. This is the asteroid belt, so buckle up tight, I'm the executioner. I will avoid all the rubble cause I wanna go and jump around on Jupiter. There are just so many asteroids, I might need to summon a Blastoise. I will continue my journey right through the galaxy if it is my last choice. Jupiter, no one's here to make you feel inferior. Just me, myself, and I, an 18 moon. That's a lot of darkness to take in my soul. In my soul.
Saturn is a land of sand where man can't stand, and a mass of gas band surpassing that of a grand plan with a stack of gas cans and a massive unplanned bang.
Uranus is a harsh space, 42 years with the sun and 42 in a dark place. Not the right planet to evade the human race. They can still spy until they get high on a dark day. I got eyes on Neptune, planet X, but you can't step foot without sinking to the depths. So I stay inside my vessel on the edge of this gas complex, thanking God for my next breath. If you wanted solitude, this is a space to lay. Maybe a place to stay, floating around in space. No one can hear a trace. Now it's time to look up at the stars on my own, cause I found some space for me to lay. Look up at the sky. I need a place for me to stay. Me, myself, and I. Give me some space for me to lay. Look up at the sky. I need a place for me to stay. Me, myself, and I.
Yeah. That was a good ass track. I mean, oh my goodness, that's probably my favorite. Wow, we had like a perfect display of what is it? D'Lo's like vocal and like rapping abilities, like different types of like what is it? I want to say tempos, because he had moments where the raps were fast. He had moments where the raps were like the just the flow of it was crazy, and then he had some grim moments with the rap where it was kind of like what is it? In like an evil way, you know, he just like kind of had like a deeper tone of voice, and the way what is it, the bass slid into it was really good. So I mean, overall, this is probably my favorite track so far. The Story of Space, that was good. That was really good. I mean, again, the beat was really nice, very very cool. But I mean, again, like I said, this was a perfect ability to like D'Lo flexing his rap skills. So I mean, what is it? Yeah, some of the wordplay, the rhymes, the freaking Blastoise, like damn. And he was rapping with some like some big ass words with like I don't know 5 syllables and whatnot. So yeah, that was good. That was really good. Story of Space. Next we have Mind Blank.
Mind blank, staring at reflections on the tarmac. It's the time of day where I get headaches, but the pressure's not enough to turn the time back. On my watch piece, flickering the hands just like some loose keys. Even they cannot evade the memory
Got a clock.
of when I used to get those fucking headaches. Mind blank, sending trigger signals to my cardiac. Now my body freezes to a standstill. The pressure turns the pain into a time lapse. Like my watch piece, broken down rotations just like Mercury. Only sign of movement is a nosebleed. All because I get those fucking headaches. Mind blank, staring at reflections on the tarmac. It's the time of day where I get headaches, but the pressure's not enough to turn the time back. On my watch piece, flickering the hands just like some loose keys. Even they cannot evade the memories of when I used to get those fucking headaches. Mind blank, sending trigger signals to my cardiac. Now my body freezes to a standstill. The pressure turns the pain into a time lapse. Like my watch piece, broken down rotations just like Mercury. Only sign of movement is a nosebleed. All because I get those fucking headaches. Refrain, look at what I have became. Maybe I'm going insane. Frozen in the brain, I've gone mind blank. Mind blank, staring at reflections on the tarmac.
Nice.
The time of day where I get headaches.
Wow.
The pressure's not enough to turn the time back. On my watch piece, flickering the hands just like some loose keys. Even they cannot evade the memories of when I used to get those fucking headaches. Mind blank, sending trigger signals to my cardiac. Now my body freezes to a standstill. The pressure turns the pain into a time lapse. Like my watch piece, broken down rotations just like Mercury. Only sign of movement is a nosebleed. All because I get those fucking headaches. I'm becoming mind blank.
Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, what is it? I love to hear this little ending part. It was so righteous. And we had, what is it? Obviously, we heard like some melodies and what is it? Some nice vocals from D'Lo, but he had this very like righteous singing in that. He was really going for it, and I loved it. So yeah, that was good. And with the connection to like the album cover, we have this little. I'm assuming he's some sort of criminal. He has some like question marks on his head, so mind blank. So yeah, I mean, sick. Next one is Diesel. I think this is whoa. Oh my goodness. I think this is the last track. What is it? Diesel. We have this little Diesel in the back. Again, I'm gonna recheck the names and I'm gonna try to connect it to the album cover. But I think this is the last track. Yeah. So let's check it out. Diesel.
Forward kid. Autumn, the season of the grind. Winter, the time that fits the night. Springtime, what a time to feel alive. Summer, now that's what fuels my vibe. Autumn, the season of the grind. Winter,
Wow.
the time that fits the night. Springtime, what a time to feel alive. Summer, now that's what fuels my vibe. Pump up the gap and fill it with diesel. Pump up the gap and fill it with diesel. Pump up the gap and fill it with diesel. Pump up the gap and fill it with diesel. Pump up the gap and 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 fill it with diesel.
Whoa.
Pump up the gap and 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 oh, what a time to feel, what a time to feel alive, what a time to feel, what a time to feel alive, what a time to feel, what a time to feel, oh, what a time to feel, oh, what a time to feel alive. Autumn, the season of the grind. Winter, the time that fits the night. Springtime, what a time to feel alive. Summer, now that's what fuels my vibe. Autumn, the season of the grind. Winter, the time that fits the night. Springtime, what a time to feel alive. Summer, now that's what fuels my vibe. Pump up the gap and fill it with diesel. Pump up the gap and fill it with diesel. Pump up the gap and fill it with diesel. Pump up the gap and fill it with diesel. Pump up the gap and 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 fill it with diesel. Pump up the gap and 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 fill it with diesel. What a time to feel, what a time to feel alive.
Wow.
Oh, what a time to feel, what a time to feel alive, what a time to feel, what a time to feel alive, what a time to feel, what a time to feel, oh, what a time to feel, oh, what a time to feel alive.
That it? Oh wow, yeah. Sick. That was sick. Oh my goodness. Sick album. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, that was good. Oh my goodness. Overall, I'm gonna give this album a rating. Loki, I think it's like a damn. Like a 8.5 out of 10, maybe a 9. I did really like this because what is it? It's like a album solely based on just his vocals, you know? So, and not many people really do that. I mean, we see tracks of beatboxers doing that, but like a whole album with it, and we had so much like, even though it was like a display of his, I guess you can say, his mouth sounds. I am the instrument, his beatboxing. What is it? We also had like a display of like vocal work from Yolow. So, we had some very sick rap bars, creative lyrics, sick ideas and meaning behind these lyrics, some like very nice singing. Because what is it? Yolow singing has meant like it like enormously evolved. Like especially in Diesel, for example. Yeah, you had this righteous singing, especially like in Mind Blank as well. But yeah, dude, that was a really good album. I did really enjoy that. That was sick. Now, if I had to say my top 3, my favorites were probably, I think number 1 is still The Story of Space. Number 2, I would say Diesel. And then number 3 was probably Istanbul. But I mean, overall, yeah, that was good. That was good. That was a very, very sick album from Yolow. He absolutely smashed that. I mean, what? Who have we seen like an all vocal album with only your mouth from like a beatboxer? Not even a beatboxer. Someone. I mean, I'm assuming it's been done already. I don't even think so. Like to this level, this is really good. But yeah, man, that was sick. It's great to see Yolow releasing a project like this. So again, it was a treat. Everyone stream I Am the Instrument on Spotify, on Apple Music, on all the places he released it. And yeah, man, that was sick. I mean, connecting the album cover to the songs. Diesel, we had the Gas Pump. Mind Blank, the little robber dude, looks like he has Mind Blank. The Story of Space, we had this little, like, what is it? Playing it in the back room. But I'm gonna look up what is Balaclava. What is that? I don't know. Oh, it's a mask. Oh, Balaclava. Okay, so that's to do with the mask. Summer Without the Sun. I feel like because he made some like, I think that was the one with like the New Zealand bar. I think that has to link with the little palm trees we see in the back. I don't know what the little, what is it? The like greenery when it comes to New Zealand. I'm assuming there's trees like that, so I'm gonna say that's like the New Zealand element. People walking by, we have people walking by in the back. Cocaine. I honestly I don't know where I got where the cocaine part was. Istanbul, I think that's Istanbul in the back. Talking to the walls. The robber, I think he's like swearing at the walls or whatever. And then Don't Change When You're Famous. What is it? Oh, the crowd kind of riling up towards him, I'm assuming. I guess some excitement for some person, I'm assuming. But again, yeah, that was a sick album. That was really, really good. Wow. Again, stream it. It's very, very sick. Shout out to Yolow. It's crazy to see projects like this. I can't wait to see if we're going to get music videos for any other of these tracks. I'm assuming we will get like a music video from like one of the more popular tracks in this album. Maybe 1, 2, 3. Who knows? But I mean, we had it for the single he released, which is Don't Change When You're Famous. So yeah. That was a sick album. That was a really, really sick album. I loved it. Man, and what is it? I know he put a lot of work. I mean, he was doing this for like maybe the past 2-3 years. I have no clue, but yeah, man, that's sick. Wow. You guys already know I'm Yolow, and I'll see you guys out next time. Peace.